Hi, good evening to you both. More than a dozen dogs were pulled out of the New Haven Animal Shelter earlier this month after a state inspection found that many of them were underweight and simply just not getting the proper care they needed. Now, as you mentioned, a lot of those dogs are now at other local shelters with new temporary homes. But as for this place, well, a lot of changes are being made.
That's for you!
Meet Mr. Magoo. He's a love bug, now living a better life here at the Animal Haven in North Haven.
Well, say hi!
Snow White is another sweetie, finding a temporary home here too. They were both transferred from the New Haven Animal Shelter. This after investigation found these pups and several others were not getting the care they needed there.
When Snow White got here, she was very noticeably skinny.
Taylor Jacques says Snow White also came to them with several infections, and it looked like she actually lost weight while in the New Haven Animal Shelter.
When we were first there in November, we saw her and we noticed that she was getting very skinny, and we were like, we would really love to help her.
More than a dozen dogs were pulled from the New Haven Animal Shelter after it failed a state inspection. The shelter is a branch of the police department, and the chief is owning up to the problem.
It was very heartbreaking for me to see some of those photos, and I was mad. And I was mad at myself because I'm the person that's responsible, and we're going to fix it.
Chief Carl Jacobson says the shelter was over capacity, with many people surrendering their dogs as the pandemic wound down and they returned to work.
Some of the dogs come in bad shape, but that wasn't the case with all the animals.
In some cases, they didn't have enough staff or the right people in charge.
Since late January, we've implemented a number of different changes.
Those changes include more staffing, a change in leadership at the shelter, and better protocols when it comes to tracking the health of the animals. In the meantime, the chief says he's thankful for the local shelters that stepped up.
The dogs really have stepped into their personality. You can tell that they're feeling better, they're feeling healthier.
They sure are. We can testify to that after we met those two cuties today. Now, as for the next inspection, the chief tells us that they do plan on passing that one, but they'll have to make some infrastructure changes to the building, like having a new HVAC system. He says that that is definitely not an overnight fix, but it will absolutely get done. We're live here in New Haven tonight. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.